What's going on, everybody? It's Ricky with Video Homicide, back with more of the Underground Comics collection. Today we're going to be taking a look at the works of Jasper Jubenvill, who is a fellow Canadian cartoonist who's been doing his thing with his character Dynamite Diva for quite a few years at this point. And I'm stoked to sort of have the collected works of his stuff right now. So with that being said, before we get into his stuff, I want to let everybody know that my two latest comics, REEFER, FIEND, FUNNIES, and Visual VOODOO, 84 collected pages of just pure fucking, Video Homicide, Ricky Paradis, Filthy Ralph comics, you know what I mean? So I'm really proud of this stuff. These are available for sale right now. You could message me. My email's in the description of the video. That being said, this stuff is fucking awesome. Okay, this is very much in the vein of the underground movements of the 60s. This book in particular, the Engine Whispers, Dynamite Diva #4, to me is very Spain Rodriguez-ish, and we'll get to that. We're not going to go through every page of this material, but I definitely want to showcase this stuff on the channel because it's awesome. And this artist just recently started posting some sort of behind the scenes art that has not been published yet, and talking about doing a zine of that material. So I'll definitely be getting behind that. I love this stuff. So real quick, we'll get into the humble beginnings of the Dynamite Diva right here. This collects issues 1 through 3 and a bunch of other stuff. So I highly recommend picking up a copy of this if you can. It's quite decently thick. So signed right there. I love that panel right there, by the way. So let's take a look at some of this stuff. And I think that this stuff is very, I wouldn't call it archaic, but this is very like old looking compared to his new stuff. Like compared to this, I think this is his best work. And you might agree with me when we get to that. Very pulpy. Dynamite Diva is his character. This chick right here with the eye patch. Love this stuff. There was one page in particular with like a cop drawing. I don't know if I'll be able to fucking find it at this point, but definitely pick this book up if you can. There's a lot of stuff like this, sort of like one-pagers, sort of like faux movie posters, which I'm a big fan of. Fuck me, if I could find that cop photo. Really excellent stuff. Oh, fuck, is that it? No. There it is. Boom. This is such a fucking, like, up my alley. Like, if you only showed me this, I would be stoked. This sort of like, not like the, not the, like the drawing of it, but this is a sort of a Johnny Ryan-esque, sort of scenery to me, if you know what I mean. But yeah, really good stuff. This is sort of more, look at, there's your Hunter S. Thompson look-alike. Really cool stuff. So this, some wax figures and stuff. This collects your first 3 issues, like I said, and a bunch of other material in the back. So this book may be out of print at this point, not sure, but I'm sure you could find it somewhere. Really good book design too on this one. So that would be our first sort of looking at Dynamite Diva. Moving on to Milkmaid, which is the first thing that I purchased from this artist, which is I believe he did it all in ballpoint pen. Like, no, with not even putting pencils down. Which is something I've been doing for a while now, or trying at least. It's you sort of stuck with what you got unless you want to do the whiteout thing, but it happens. Yeah, this is great stuff. This is, getting much more tighter compared to the first look through of that other book. Really good stuff. So Milkmaid. Now, this is a process zine, or just like a zine. Like this, you got this if you pre-ordered issue 4. So I did exactly that. It's been a while since I looked through this. There's a studio setup. I love that. Spain Rodriguez Zap cover right there. I love seeing artists' studio stuff. I plan on doing a studio tour in here once I get it cleaned up. It's pretty fucking messy in here right now. But yeah, this is cool stuff. like this sort of like photo shoot that they did with like, you know, your 1930s, 1940s era masked fucking villain there with the Dynamite Diva. I remember when he was posting photos of this being made and shit. It was like those photos and shit. This right here is I'll show that last because that's the most newest installment in the Dynamite Diva series. But this right here is what the fuck I'm talking about. The Engine Whispers. If you were gonna get anything, this is what you get from this creator, man. Jasper. The fucking the Big Bird Switchblade. Love it. There's a really good like right from the gate. Where is it? Yeah. Hey, Big Bird. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street with the fucking switchblade flicking open? It's like to me, like that car is like a Spain Rodriguez style like shading. You know, like all like it's very, which is I love Spain, so that's not a knock at all. Like I think most people like Spain. Look at this shit, man. Fucking excellent work. Love that. I've actually sort of like used like I'm not saying I stole that, but like I've used sort of like that type of like old timey mask on Filthy Ralph in the Beavis and Butthead comic. I love that. There's the yeah, fuck man. This was such a good ass comic, man. Highly recommend picking up issue 4 of Dynamite Diva. Get everything, but definitely get that. Now, this is the most latest thing, and I have not actually read this yet, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a flip through. This is sort of your hold off until issue 5 comes out. He's working on issue 5. Like I said, I seen he was posting about making another type of like zine, so you know, check that shit out. This is all color, by the way. Magnum Pussy Assault. Just fucking great stuff, man. I wonder what he's coloring on. Probably like Adobe or something like that. Photoshop, maybe. I don't fucking know. Wow. That's all I'm going to show from that because I've not read this myself, so. The next issue is going to be the Hireling Shepherd. Whatever the fuck that says. So, I'm in it. I just want to let everybody know that you can pick these up probably through his website or, you know, Instagram. You could direct message him, I'm sure. But anyways, I appreciate everybody for watching. Make sure you leave a 666 in the comments. Once again, Visual Voodoo, Reefer, Fiend, Funnies are available for sale right now. Message me. Check out the Instagram page because I'm sort of more active on Instagram than I am on YouTube these days, at least. So expect some more videos coming up soon enough. With that being said, deuces, peace, adios.